Your show will go live in 5 seconds.
Why?
4, 3,
Yes.
2, 1.
Yeah, yeah.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Refresh your browsers, y'all, because today is Wednesday,
Get over the hump.
January 4th, 2012.
Short week, y'all.
Listening to Room 3026 live. Episode 436.
Dang.
A 60-minute conversation ranging from technology to pop culture.
All points in between.
And I'm your host, Damond Nollan, and we are broadcasting live right here in Durham, North Carolina. It is lunch hour in the Onyx Tower.
You know what this is.
Today, my co-hosts are Mr. Michael Render
Doozy.
and Mr. Derek Brinson.
A.K.A. the world's funkiest man. Stay funky, my friends.
As always, we encourage listener participation. That means you can join the conversation. All you got to do is call us on the telephone at 646-929-2689. Or you can chat with us right now at blogtalkradio.com/Damond Nollan. That's a free way to do it as well. Special thanks goes to Mr. Darren Tyler for providing our theme song. It's entitled Without You.
Boy wonder.
Reminds me that without you, we would not be where we are today. So thank you, Tim Arthur. Thank you, Alan Tran. Thank you, Eileen Smith. Thank you, Derek Brinson. Thank you, Michael Render.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you, everybody. Let me turn to the chat room and say hi to those who are walking in the room. The chat room, that is. Let me say hi to Alan Tran. Alan Tran is the man.
He is.
How goes it, Mr. Tran? We also got Doc Jordan. Hey, man, haven't seen you in a sec. Good to see you. Doc Jordan's
What's
in the
up,
house. Doc? Also, Tim Arthur, King Tim Bada Bill.
What up, Slim?
He's in the house as well. We also got Random Brain Activity.
Uh-oh. What?
First time offender.
Sound like a first offender ain't nothing better than a first offender except for a repeat offender.
Well, that's Bob H.
Yeah, repeat offender.
Welcome back, Bob H.
What's up, man?
We also got Ego Ant is in the house, our brother from the north.
Canada. Oh. Canada.
So to all of you listening live in an archive, thank you very much for what you do. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
It is Wednesday, y'all. It is going to be a phantasmic day.
Yeah, we'll make it so.
Yes.
We'll figure something out. That's what we do.
We have on our agenda today, and you know, I misspoke yesterday and probably the day before that. I misspoke. Today, we don't have that special guest that I mentioned, but tomorrow we have
Derek's fault.
the special guest.
Yeah.
It's Derek's fault.
Yes, the 5th, January 5th.
What happened was
We will have Marcus Anderson in the house, a
my
local
calendar is broken.
jazz musician who will be here tomorrow. So we're excited about having him. But today we're going to talk about some of the latest news that are going on right now. We'll talk about, let's talk about Netflix a little bit, see what's going on there. We talk about Netflix a lot, but because we use the service. But one of the questions that people have said.
You use the service. Well, all right, I do too.
Yes, you do.
I think the reason that we talk about Netflix as much as we do is because we have broadly differing opinions as to what it is, what it will do, and the future thereof, perhaps more than
Well, I
anything
got
else.
some interesting analytics here that you might find very useful.
Interesting.
Yes.
Oh, do tell.
And I pulled this one specifically for you.
That's cool because I got the prediction in my calendar, and it may very well be that I have to make another completely unrelated opinion later in the show. Depends.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Indeed.
Well, let's talk a little bit about something new that the Roku company is rolling out. We'll also talk a little bit about last night's, what shall we say? What happened in Iowa.
Potatoes?
What happened?
We'll talk about that. That and much, much more in today's episode of Room 3026 Live. Hopefully you guys are doing well on this Wednesday, beautiful Wednesday afternoon. I think it's still chilly outside.
Yeah, very much so.
It
was 19 degrees this morning.
In Durham, man.
It's up until
That means
today.
it was
It's
probably
been
like 4 degrees in Cincinnati.
It's been an uncharacteristically warm, mild winter. So
I keep waiting for the snow.
I like it.
It's unfair. You know, we get certain people who get snow, and we get none. So
I don't think that's
it's not
unfair
fair.
at all.
It's not fair.
I don't think that's unfair at all. I think that's one of the reasons why one of the many reasons why I remain a resident of the Cackalack. It's because of that profound lack of snow.
Listen,
if it is snow that I want, there are places that I can go to get it.
yeah, I don't necessarily want to live in snow the entire winter.
Oh, I see.
Right. I just want a couple snow days, you know, where
Stuff shuts down.
like around Christmas.
Like
that
stuff
would have been nice.
Like when
You know,
stuff shuts down.
You can just take a
And-
vacation to the North Pole and not inconvenience the rest of us with the snow business. I'm just saying.
Snow is fun, and it's one of those things that you do in the winter. It's like
one of those
sun
things
in the summer, snow in the winter. You know, leaves falling off the tree in the fall, and stuff growing in the spring. That's typically what the different seasons should include. So I just need some snow. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying I'm not with it.
Doc Jordan, who is calling us from the Elizabeth City area. Big shout out to Doc Jordan. Good
What's
to
up,
see you
man?
as always. Says it is cold in the 252 area code.
Dang.
Yeah. It's cold. Don't get me wrong. It is cold, but it's not that cold that we have snow. So that's all I'm saying. I need some snow.
I don't want no snow.
And
Shut
Egoan
everything
Egoan says, look, man, it's unseasonably warm up here in Edmonton. And you think it would be snowing up there all the time. Like they just live in snow.
One would think.
Right? So
One would think.
it can happen. Miss Eileen Smith is in the house.
Who we love.
We do. Welcome to the show, Miss Eileen.
Hi.
All right. At
Hello.
5 minutes in, let's take some pictures. I want to see what you guys are doing right now.
What it looked like.
So pull out your cameras,
What are
pull
you
out your
wearing?
cell phone, or upload a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Want to see what's going on in your neck of the woods. If this is your first time listening to the show or have no clue what this is, we call this Daily Booth.
It is an excuse to kick that funky remix.
And we call it Daily Booth because, well, we go to a website named the Daily Booth.
How ironic. Well, actually, it's more of a coincidence, technically speaking.
Or actuality.
Go to www.dailybooth.com
'Cause that's what it's called.
Yeah,
because that's what it's called.
and that's what it is.
We had nothing to do with it.
And
Well,
you can take a picture.
we have leveraged it for our own nefarious purposes.
That is true. Oh.
Take your picture and share it with us right here in the chat room. And you take that URL, you share it right here in the chat room so we can see it. But don't worry, if you are listening to the show for some reason not live, it's totally okay.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Nah, man, because I posted a picture yesterday. You didn't even look.
Well,
See?
did you tell me to go look at it?
Nah, I thought you just scrolled
See,
down the
you're
list.
supposed to tell me. Say, Mike.
I didn't
say,
know you
Damon,
just
you didn't
look
get
at
my
the-
picture.
I didn't know you just look at the URLs. I didn't know that.
Well,
I just
it
realized
helps.
that yesterday.
No.
That you just look at the
How long you been?
URLs.
How long we?
Exactly.
How long you been doing
What-
the show?
What episode is this?
And you just now
I
realized
just now realized you just look at
your
the
spider
URLs.
senses are really slow.
Yeah.
Kind of off.
I thought you went to doing what you're doing now.
Well, I have friends over here in Daily Booth, and they sometimes
Getting
who are
away.
not on the show, and they post pictures. So that is where
See, I
you're
thought you was-
supposed to tell me that, hey, yo, D, I posted
I
a
thought
picture.
you was just filtering it on your own.
No, I don't always do that. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I just,
And the fact that you let me go and not talk about it is your fault.
because you jumped on
Yo
it. You was like, hey,
fault.
there's Tim's, and then there's
And the fact that you didn't tell me
Ego
is
Ed,
your
and then
fault.
you was done. So I
All
was
right.
just like, oh.
So
In the-
you didn't want your picture taken.
In the words of Herman Cain, blame yourself.
Blame
It's
yourself.
okay. It's
Blame
okay.
yourself.
You gave the instructions.
Blame
if you don't
yourself.
submit a URL, it is okay.
So let's take a look at the first one who did submit a URL in the chat
Exactly.
room. This would be Egoan, our boy. And it looks like he says, wait a minute, taken 4 minutes ago, logic. And Aaron is sitting on
This logic thing you
a
speak
chair, got his feet
it
crossed.
scares me.
He throws up the
Logical
fingers.
deuces.
I'm thinking.
And the
Very
pictures in the
nicely
background.
done. Yeah, there are some pictures behind him.
Portraits.
Very nicely done. I'm going to give you a thumbs up on that.
What a dude.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you very, very, very much. Let me go to the other picture that has been linked. This one comes from Tim Arthur, King Tim, Tim Bada Bim.
What up, Slim?
Up.
He got the two thumbs up. I give you a thumb right there. That's the second thumb. You get the second thumb today, Tim. Very good. Now let me go back to Daily Booth because there are some of you who didn't post your URL. And so I have to go back a couple pages and try to find it real quick because I don't want somebody to say, no.
Nah, your
I'm going to keep going back.
Here we go.
Let me keep going back.
Here they go.
Let me go find you.
Your method works.
Let me find you. Oh, there you go.
That was like from yesterday.
Did you post one today?
No.
Well,
why not?
There you
I
go.
didn't think he was going to say look for it.
This is
post the
part of
URL.
it is your responsibility to share that with us.
Man.
That's Michael Renders. Michael Render throws up the deuces, looking like Common.
Oh, gosh.
Deuces.
No comment.
Yeah. Look like Common with glasses. All right. Thank you very much, Michael Render.
I'm a fan of Common.
I like Common. He has a new album coming out.
Yeah, I know.
Common is hip hop that us old people can get with.
Yeah.
He made a YouTube post where you can listen to the whole album.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like
so he does music too?
It's like one long
on YouTube?
It's like one long track.
Really? So we're not far removed?
No. It's like one long track, and when you skip, it goes to different points of the track.
Yes, he's got a little more sophisticated playlist. Man, we can do that.
I know it.
We could do it. All right. So that takes care of Daily Booth. Let's take a look at Block Roll.
Roll in.
With the poses.
Rolling up your poses.
Yes, Pope.
Blog Roll. It's when we take a look at what you guys are writing, what you're putting out there into the blogosphere.
Yeah.
We got two today, I am happy to say. We got one from our we get like two this I don't know, I just noticed this, but we got two blogs today. And they are from the women, from our show.
Excellent.
That would be Miss Eileen and Marianne, otherwise known as Little Bites. I didn't realize how many dudes we actually have on this show.
It's a very testosterous affair.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Halving.
No, it's not half. You can look at the chat room right now and tell it's not half.
I mean, but
1, 2, 3.
It's just
you just think of everybody that listens. It's like almost.
No, it's really not. It's more males. I didn't realize that. And matter of fact, I was listening to a podcast yesterday with Justine. And I never really took this into consideration when I think about it, but she was talking about her demographics, and her demographics. If you guys don't know who she is a huge personality on YouTube.
True.
But her demographics are like little kids.
Really?
Yeah, they're like little teenagers, like 12-year-olds on up to, I think it's from 8 to 12 or something like that. It's crazy. But they're young. I'll just know that much. They're young girls. They're little girls. So our show, and as I understand this now, is mostly dudes in the 30-ish to 45 range. I didn't.
I don't even fit in that age group.
Well,
don't make me come over there.
There are numbers. There are women and stuff like that too. But I'm just saying, if you look at the demographics, the majority of them are dudes, 35 to 45. Anyway, I digress because I was looking at the two women that wrote today. The first one comes from Marianne. It's entitled "Another Year of Facebook Statuses, 2011."
Okay.
What she has done is she's gone through all of her Facebook for last year, pulled out some of the most wonderfulest ones.
The postesses worthy ones?
Yes.
All right.
Did she do that manually?
It looks like she did. Like she kind of did a copy and paste.
Kind
But
of
it's
a best stuff?
for every month she took out some of the best ones and posted it on her page. So
Best stuff, my Facebook stuff.
there you go.
Great idea.
I'm going to share this with you guys.
Sounds like an app.
I actually skimmed through and caught some really funny ones. There was one she was talking about her husband I thought was funny. This one actually, I think was in December, but she says, I've shared the same house with the same man for 14 years now. I'm not sure if I'm more amazed by the fact that I haven't stabbed him yet or the fact that he stuck around for this long, knowing the risk. To my best friend, roommate, and the only man who gets to touch my naughty bits, I'll let you live another year.
What?
My anniversary gift to you. You're welcome. P.S. I love you always.
That's funny.
My naughty bits.
I am tearing up over here. That is so sweet.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's what you put in your letter.
Yeah.
Little bites. I want to be you if I grow up. That's sweet.
Egoan says you need to start talking about Twilight more if you want less old dudes kicking around here.
You know that's fair. You start talking about Twilight, and then I'm gonna bounce.
Yeah, it's not a place I want to stay
I ain't got nothing against it. It's just not my thing.
in the conversation.
You know, it's just not my thing, and I just don't remember the last time I saw a McDonald's or a Burger King or something. So if y'all gonna go there, that's where I'm gonna go.
Egoan says it's been proven that 78% of men over the age of 18 will tune out after 12 seconds of Twilight talk.
That's funny. Yes,
I can't believe that.
that is a proven statistical fact.
I can't believe that.
Ego Ant just said it.
That's not proven. Where's the link? Where's the link to that? I need to see the source.
humor.
Really?
Yes, I want to see the source.
Oh, you and all your
That's how 2012 brings.
you and all your fancy book learning.
Yeah, the source.
You and all your fancy book learning.
Doc Jordan says audio difficulties, audio jitter.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't know.
That's because that's Damon's operating system at home.
Why do you always talk about my computer?
Because I can.
I'm not at home today.
I see. That's what makes it so funny.
The second
That's the humor of the misdirection.
the second story that comes in today, it comes from Miss Eileen. Egoant says, I'm still conducting the survey and writing the article. Source on its way.
Excellent.
The second one comes from Miss Eileen from her blog, Basic Blog Tips. This one is titled.
Yes.
Thank you, Derek, for titled.
I haven't dogged you about that.
No,
See?
I'm going to keep dogging you about
No,
calling me the world's
see?
funkiest man. And by extension, I'm going to keep dogging you about calling your son epic. He deserves that.
Hold up, what?
You keep
you see, you missed this little
You
part of
actually did that?
our little. No, he's never going to do that.
Oh, okay.
Because
but then you're also tagged in for not being called the world's funkiest man.
exactly, that they're related.
By the way-
There are issues. I'm working with him on that.
By the way, y'all need to check out the Dosaki's Facebook page if you want to laugh. I'm just saying. Dosaki's. If I'm saying it wrong,
It's Dos Equis.
whatever.
Yeah,
I like how saying sake.
I get that.
You just like drinking.
No.
Oh.
I
But
do.
but when I do drink beer, it's probably not Dosaki's, but you know.
All right. Well,
Stay funky, my friend.
Miss Eileen's blog is entitled Increase Engagement and Build Relationships with Blog Interviews.
See,
Yeah, I saw that.
building relationships, that's a girly thing, much more so than
What?
it is with a bunch of
Building relationships is a girly thing.
No, like
Who do you think she's building relationships with?
I'm saying the idea. Don't misinterpret.
I like relationships with
Yes, of
girls.
course, as do I. After all, I'm a recently married man. I'm just saying, building relationships as a subject matter is more likely to be a less testosterous subject.
So we shouldn't be talking about that
No,
on
I'm
the
not
show
saying that. I am
because we got
saying
nothing but dudes here.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if conventional wisdom holds,
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the question becomes, and I got to get back to this. Let me get this post out of the way, then I'm going to ask my question.
oh, I'm sorry.
So anyway, this increase engagement and build relationships with blog interviews. This is actually written by Miss Eileen. She talks about great questions for making blog interviews. Kind of give you some tips on that. Also, some tips for blog interviews. Some things you can do to make that.
Which is some advice that we're going to need like really soon.
Yes, because we're trying to definitely do more interviews. I was just talking about that interview I saw with iJustine, and I really like some of the points that he made about doing interviews. You get a chance to meet some really great people who were experts in their field. We get to learn from them, but then ultimately you also build these relationships, like Miss Eileen is saying, with these people who are in better places, higher places. They're in places that maybe you want to go.
See, now that's a man thing. That's much more of a man thing if conventional wisdom and gender roles
Hold up.
play. Yeah.
You get to open doors. because of interviews.
See, we typically we take again as gender established gender roles would have it, we typically take different approaches to some of the same things.
And so I was just thinking about gender. So what does that mean for the show? Now that we know that our demographics are 35 to 45, this is the main one. 35 to 45 dudes. What does that mean? Does that mean we have to do?
I'm not sure that means
more.
Anything. I'm not sure.
Drink more beer.
That's not. That's not going to be that hard.
Yeah.
We should have like a drinking a beer section on weekends. Like
drinking
go
beer
out to the
contest.
Hit up full steam again, man.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I'm not so sure that actually means anything that we should be doing. I'm just thinking, for me, it seems to be just something to be aware of in order to do what we do better.
Man.
Maybe eventually it'll dawn on us that these matters do actually mean something. But
I don't know what that means exactly.
And it may not. It may mean nothing. And it's okay that it doesn't mean anything for right now, and it might mean something later.
Maybe as we get older, our demographics get older.
That could be. Get much older than me, then your demographics gonna be on the other side of the turf.
We're gonna have like AR. What's that name? AARP.
Yes.
Is that it?
What?
We're gonna be in the magazine. Eagle says tips for female bloggers: how to build engagement by writing. Tips for male bloggers: how to get free tech by writing.
Nice. See, he with the humor of the misdirection and the flip flop.
Flip flopping.
With the flip flop and the pudding pops.
All right. Let us
Nicely done.
change gears and let's listen to an announcement or otherwise known as a promo from our weekend show. This one is entitled See, there I go again.
See, why are you calling it the weekend show?
I don't know, because I guess it's not a weekend show anymore, right?
It's the show.
From another of our
it's our bonus
related
it's a bonus segment, bonus show?
Spin-off.
What do you call it? The Tech Monks.
That's what we call it.
I just like the song.
Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, as we record the latest episode of the Tech Monks podcast, discussing topics such as technology, entertainment, and the startup culture. For details on joining us live, visit techmonkspodcast.com/live.
All right. So Tim says, thank you, Tim, by the way. Tim says the clip show is actually there now, so you can go get our latest show. If you missed it, like I did, go get it.
Really? You missed it?
Well, I must have.
What's wrong with you?
Because I was, we didn't do anything on Sunday. Anyway, go out there and grab it right now. And also, Ego Ant's going to be on his first podcast next week as a guest, mind you. So good luck with that, sir.
That sounds like that'll be some fun.
Huh?
Yes.
He's a guest
on another show, a podcast.
Oh, okay.
He's very funny.
He's a funny guy.
He's going to be a guest on Tech Monks.
We're going to get a guest on this show. How about that?
Oh.
So that way,
is he going to be as clever as Ego Ant?
We should get him up there before next week so we can be his first. He'll always remember his first. Right? You always remember your first. Anyway, let me not go too far into that.
Baby, turn your web radio down. Damon's trying to get me in trouble.
Let's go with Feed Watch. How's that?
That's a good idea. It's better.
Feed Watch.
What is Feed Watch? Changing the subject.
Feed Watch is
your first place of getting the
things
you can use.
You had to go back there, did you?
Where we constantly comb the blogs so that you don't have to.
First.
We give you the news that you can use because that's what we do. So, you best not snooze. You will not lose.
I got the first edition of this newspaper over here as well.
Unless, of course, you be singing the blues. And you roll that bad boy up, too, don't you? That's right. All right. So, I promised we talk about Netflix for a second. So, let's talk about Netflix.
Yeah.
So, in the news, it comes from Hacking Netflix. One of the guests on our show, Tech Monks, we spoke with Mike K, but he shows us that Netflix, 20 million streaming subscribers, streamed more than 2 billion with a B hours in Q4. Netflix announced that 20 million streaming subscribers streamed more than 2 billion hours of movies and TV shows in the fourth quarter. Throughout 2011, Netflix continued to add its already expansive variety of TV shows and movies in the United States, signing new multi-year agreements with CBS, 20th Century Fox, Lionsgate, Miramax, Open Road Films,
there's
NBC,
your content.
Universal, DreamWorks, Animation, MGM, and Disney ABC Television Group, among others, and announcing the creation of a highly anticipated Netflix original series, House of Cards, a gripping political thriller from the executive producer David Fincher and starring one and two Academy Award-winning actor Kevin Spacey.
Really?
The press release also mentions upcoming streaming movies, including Hugo, Drive, Captain America, The First Avenger, and Margin Call. So I thought about you, Derek, when I saw this story, because we were basically saying the other day, or you were saying the other day, that you don't think that they're going to be around much longer past Easter.
I'm not saying that they're going anywhere. I'm just saying that their current management and ownership structure may be very, very different. To be very, very specific, I am still willing to wager that they are going to. How about this? I'll bet you $20 between now and Easter that they are sold to a larger company, and you don't even have to put up the $20. You will simply have to refer to me as the world's funkiest man.
Wow.
Are you up for it? That's a gentleman's wager.
That they would be bought out
by
a
larger company before Easter, and
Easter.
Because I have the other.
You have an inside. You have some inside information.
No, I don't. Not in this. And even if I did, I wouldn't make a public wager about the future of the company in that regard. That would be rude. I'm just guessing.
That would be bad, right?
Yeah.
You're just guessing that they're going to be bought out.
Yeah. For the reasons that we discussed yesterday.
Okay. I would take that.
You'll take that?
I'll take that.
All right. Then I will update my calendar to check on my prediction.
That I would call you at least one time.
No. That's not what I said.
Wait a minute. $20 first of all.
$20
does not
USD
that's a
from
$20
this point on.
USD American dollar.
From this point on, that's a very expensive.
Look, you are introducing me anyway. All you have to do is say, the world's funkiest man. That's not a big thing.
From that episode on.
Yes.
I think.
What's so terrible about that?
I think I would do it for as long as $20 will pay for it.
Well, and $20 will pay for it for
like. So what you can do is I'll do it for like a week.
A week.
Yes.
For $20?
Yes.
No way.
That's like good advertising.
No, I don't need advertisement. I am the world's funkiest man.
That's like Michael Jackson saying, right, the king of pop, because he just kept saying it over and over.
That's all I'm saying. I'm going to keep
I don't think he ever said it, though.
He did say it. It was self-proclaimed.
He's like, guys, I'm the king of pop.
Okay, so the thing is,
I want you to call me king of pop.
He didn't say it himself. He had his people, his managers, his press agent do that.
Come on.
And
I said, come on, the world. Call me the king of pop. Billie Jean. Hey, man, can I just say this, though? I got the Michael Jackson experience. This is totally off base, I know.
You sore, ain't you?
That is a very hard game to play.
Yeah.
What you mean?
The Michael Jackson.
Oh! I thought you were talking about
the Michael Jackson experience on the Xbox 360.
Okay.
Is a very hard game to play.
What's so hard about it?
You got to condition yourself.
You got to. They actually give you stretching exercises.
Really?
Yes, because
so if you stretch, you can dance like Michael Jackson.
That's just the beginning of it. That doesn't even guarantee.
You gotta, pass it.
I have had a very hard time trying to dance like those folks. And the thing is that you basically have to practice.
Well, that's how they do.
It's not a game anymore if you got to practice.
No, that's how they do a couple of video games, like the Stream guys. They give you a couple of practice ranges to do your bang bang shoot 'em up thing.
You don't know. You just play. That's the point. You play and you get good as you play. The point of gaming anything is that you get better as you play, right? The fact that
but you gotta memorize the moves.
That's the problem. You gotta. It's like going to choreography class.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Go, left, right, up, down, right, left. Do the scream.
Oh, you got the vocals too?
There's actually a vocal part of the game too, and I just refuse.
I played Dance Central over the break, and some of the depending on the song, like they did Mary J. Blige, and you know she's a female artist, so they had like real feminine moves, and it's like,
what are you saying?
You just can't do them. It's hard. I couldn't do them.
That's why
so
I
lost points. And
well, we played that one game, right? We played one of the
and that was borderline.
It's like doing the dance, and then it's like you're doing like jazzercise, right?
Nah.
Like you're wearing because I think one of the characters was actually wearing leg warmers.
Yeah,
and that right there is a sure sign that we are.
I'm telling you,
some of the moves. Too many dudes wearing leg warmers.
You know what I say?
Like they played a Rihanna song, and all the little.
It's like
gyrating
Beyonce song.
Yeah, like
all the fellas across the nation, throw your hands up at me.
I'm not throwing nothing in any.
Or put a ring on it. There you go. Dance to that song.
There's a lot of hip swaying.
I know a lot of dudes that dance to Beyonce.
I understand.
I don't know them. I've seen dudes dance to Beyonce.
I know several. I know several that dance to
brothers
Beyonce.
used
But
to dance to Beyonce.
What?
My younger brothers, man, these dudes, they used to
make routines
out of Beyonce stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, really? Come on, boys. You need to stop. So they call that, they call that.
So hold up. So is the bet on or not?
I would say a week.
I'll say a month.
A month?
Come on, man. That's better
like
than forever.
$1 a day.
$21.53. What? $1 to say the world's funkiest man? You the world's most frugal man. What's the problem?
That's $1. That's $1 a show.
No, that is 50 cents a word, or 33 and a third cents a word. World's funkiest man. 33 cents a word, man. Come on. Take it or leave it. That's already too much. You should do it forever.
Forever. That's crazy.
$20.
All right, I'll do it.
All right.
$20.
Or a
you
month.
Guys heard
or
it?
A month of a proper introduction.
A month, that'd be 20 episodes.
That's a calendar month. That's not a calendar. Okay, that is 20 episodes. All right, then. All
okay.
All right.
For 20 episodes.
Yes.
Netflix is not change management or any sort of major alteration.
No, he said that they would not get bought out
by
another
company. By another company.
Yes.
But they're going to have to give you $20, or you would have to
introduce me as the world's funkiest man.
I have to introduce him under a different name.
Under my proper title.
Tim Arthur says Damon needs to invite me over for a dance off. Come on.
Man, Damon got skills, man.
Hey, man.
I
won the last one.
I know when Hey Y'all came on, I couldn't even hang with it.
Yeah, man. Don't sweat it now.
Because I had to see all the moves first and then get comfortable, and then
I just go in and start playing like here. And I've only did that one day. I pulled out the game and I tried it for like a few songs, and I realized
did Thriller, man. You know Thriller.
No, you don't know Thriller. No, you don't. The thing
Beat
is,
It. Come on, man.
You don't know Beat It either.
The part where they do after they make peace. That part, you don't know that part.
Do you know all the parts?
I don't know all.
That's right. Because some of these parts you don't know. Like, what is that? Just do it. I did Remember the Time.
And
that one was tough.
Why would you do Remember the Time?
That's
the video they had that one. That's hard. They should have did Jackson 5.
Now we're talking.
The background steps.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, that's tough. That might be a good blog, though, one day. A video blog. Can you do the Michael Jackson experience?
They should give tips for people that haven't played the game.
Oh,
how would you
pro dance experience tips.
From Damond Nollan.
That domain's taken.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do today, on today's episode of Dancing with the Stars.
The Thriller level.
Then, if you can do that one, then you can go get Black Eyed Peas. That'll be the next one.
I played that one, too. And
it's tough?
Yeah.
See, they're all tough.
Especially on that new song they got on the Gerbil commercial.
I'm a bee.
Not that one. The newest
Not a wasp. I'm a bee. See, with the humor of the misdirected lyrics. It's like.
All right. Well, let's move on to the next story. Let me say hi to some of our guests who are walking in right now. Welcome, 3138-3146. Welcome to the show.
Who is y'all this?
Right now, we are going through our feed watch, looking at the top stories of the day, talking about those and getting all of our opinions, your opinions, right here. The next story, we just looked at Netflix, but now let's talk about Roku.
A nifty
Roku.
A nifty box.
Do you guys know what Roku is?
I
right?
I do.
I have experience now with Roku.
It's kind of akin to an open source version of the TiVo with lots of other nifty app like
stuff.
Yeah.
But you're not really recording on it. There's no recording that I know of.
Right,
it's just being like for us, it's being able to watch Netflix without having a computer, without having a gaming system.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
So you got it?
We got one, yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
bought it for Erica for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
She
it does lots of other cool stuff.
yeah, like you can watch. There's other channels like there's Hulu, and depending upon which one you get,
You
there
should be
are
able
more
to.
channels.
If you've got a network connection, you should be able to rock those YouTube joints.
That's kind
You
of
can watch YouTube, yeah. It comes with YouTube. You can download a bunch of other channels,
and it's open source, so they're constantly. So the
ESPN is on it.
No.
I'm trying to remember if you have ESP on that one or not.
Like ESPN 3 or something.
I don't remember.
The
I don't
thing-
watch sports like that, so I wasn't really excited about it.
The thing is,
But I'm sure you probably could.
I'm sure you might be able to hack.
But you still have to pay for the service. Like if you have Netflix, you still got to pay for Netflix in order to get the video. It just provides the tool
the platform
to get it
Okay.
to your television set.
Right.
So if you don't have an Xbox, a Wii, a PlayStation 3, you can just buy a $49 Roku player.
They've dropped to that low.
They are that low. And that's the cheapest one, but you can go from I think it's like 59, I'm sorry. 49, 59, 69, 79, and I think it goes up from there.
Really?
Well, some interesting news, and I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it has a little remote control, so you can control it from wherever you are.
Yeah, a very dear friend of mine.
It's a wireless Wi-Fi, so that means you can take it anywhere as long as they got Wi-Fi. You can take it with you to the hotel room if you're doing any traveling. You plug it into the wall.
Think about that.
You plug it into the TV set. They have an HDMI one, and they also have the RCA cables, and it uses Wi-Fi to pull the data, so you can take movies with you on the road.
Oh shoot!
But today, now I'll put say the box is probably about. I'm trying to look around my office to see what the size of it would be. The box originally, the one that we currently have, it's not very big. I don't see anything in my room. Maybe it's a little bit bigger than a cell phone, just probably a little bit thicker. Ouch. But it's thicker than that, right? But there's a new device that Roku is rolling out now, and it's actually going to be much smaller than that. Coming from GigaOM, Roku announced the launch of a new product line of so-called streaming sticks today that will enable consumers as well as TV manufacturers to add Roku's platform to TVs simply by plugging a USB stick-like device into a special HDMI port. Roku is partnering with the Best Buy to sell the stick together with the retailer's Insignia TVs, but will also make it available separately to consumers by this fall. Roku's streaming stick will essentially offer the same capabilities as its current lineup of set-top boxes, but with a much smaller form factor. The stick will be as big as a USB flash drive.
Oh,
That's pretty awesome.
this intrigues us.
And in the picture that they show here, they actually have you have it sliding in the back of your flat screen television set. You just slide it right on in there, and it works.
Oh.
So I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. Again, if you're talking about just the convenience of taking Roku on the road with you, this right here makes it really convenient. You know, when I was a kid, and I love my family, I really do. But when I was a kid, I remember going out there to Bonnie Lake, Washington, which, if you guys don't know, is the country. It was the country to me. Now the country to me is different than the country that you guys know here in North Carolina. The country to me at the time was out there where it didn't have a city, which I guess is very close to that. But you guys have like cornfields or tobacco fields and cotton fields. We had just nothing but mountains. Anyway, my grandpa lived out there in a double wide, and I remember going to his house. And the problem when I was a kid is that they only had like TBS, and I think right, and then if it wasn't TBS, because that's when they were watching baseball, then there was on the TBS or TBN, which was the other channel that I didn't want to watch. So at one point there was nothing to watch on television, so I was bored. I was bored to death. So I was thinking to myself, if I was a kid again, I could just take this little device and then take it to my grandpa's house and watch movies that I wanted to watch on any TV set in the house, not just the main one next to the heater.
Right.
And this was wood heater, by the way. So anyways, you could take it anywhere with you. Now the only problem I can see with this is with the smaller version is if you don't have the special HDMI port, then you don't get it.
Well, you might be able to plug it into a cable box, which has those ports, and then you would go from this new Roku stick into the cable box into the television. It depends on there's more than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah, as long as they had that'd be cool. If I were gonna buy one though, I would probably end up still buying the Roku player because I know that I could plug it into an HDMI or an RCA.
Yeah.
And most television sets, like at older people's houses,
RCA
are usually RCA. And you could do that even if they have a VCR, you could still do it because they typically have that on the back.
Less and less though.
Who has a?
If not that, then HDMI. I'm just hoping at this point because today you have to have an upgraded television set if you ever want to watch television.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
So hopefully people have at least the upgraded version.
I'm thinking fewer and fewer people have those.
You know VCR. Remember those things, those cassette tapes?
Man, stop it. You're just doing that to make me mad.
I'm just saying, who still has?
It's working. Yeah, I'm seriously. I think fewer and fewer people that watch any television at all use the older non-digital broadcast hardware. I'd be surprised to see them.
But RCA cables still work because they work in my house.
I get that.
Although I'm very close to getting another television set. Yep.
Dang.
Tim, I'm gonna get one, man. Erica said that she would donate some money to
that's right.
to buy me a TV set. I mean, I still got to pay for the other half of it.
See, well, if Netflix is still surviving at Easter, you get $20.
I get $20 towards the pot.
That's right.
You guys. Let's talk about last night a little bit. Last night in Iowa, a number of Republican candidates for president were looking for some support from Iowans. And it looks like people have spoken. Hawaiians.
Iowans.
Yeah,
Hawaiians.
Hawaiians.
Yeah, Iowans. That's what I said.
Hawaiians.
No, Iowans.
The boards.
Yes.
Do the Humpty Hump.
Well, according to this story from off Facebook,
Oh, you got that.
Romney ekes out Iowa victory, holds Facebook fan lead. Iowans have spoken with all the votes tallied. Mitt Romney, the Republican presidential candidate with more than 1 million Facebook fans, eked out a victory just ahead of Rick Santorum in a surprise nail-biter of a contest. Only 8 votes separated Romney and Santorum.
Yeah, they announced it about 3:30, which explains why I'm so punchy today.
Yeah.
I was up
That's
late.
really late.
I mean, they had like 95% in at 1 o'clock, so I said I'll just stay up for a couple of more minutes, and it was like 2 hours to get the last 5 percentage points in. I just wanted to know, and by that time, you're past the point of diminishing returns. I'm invested now. I gotta know.
Wow.
Stupid.
So Romney wins, followed by Santorum. Then Ron Paul comes in third.
Was
Third
that like
place.
21%?
I don't have that number.
Yep.
But
eight votes out of almost 100,000 caucus votes, which is not voting people going into a voting booth vote. So you can kind of game the system, which Ron Paul's gotten very, very good at. He's done it for the past couple of years, and he's, it was, man, this is, when you're a political junkie like I am, you live for this stuff. Like I said, if you're a soccer fan, you live for the World Cup. Me, the presidential elections, I live for this stuff. I'm stupid. Forgive me.
Well, if you look at Facebook, the number of Facebook fans, Ron Paul, who is second only to Romney in Facebook fans, placed a strong third, which we just talked about.
He's got a
followed
solid 30 and under demo.
That's what I heard. Yeah,
29. You look
29.
at you look at the analytics and the statistics. It's pretty stark.
Followed by Newt Gingrich, Rick Perry, and Michelle Bachmann, which I just learned Michelle Bachmann she's out of the race.
She's out.
She has said so. And also, Rick Perry said, I'm going to go back home to Texas. I'm going to think about my campaign.
Yeah, last night, Michelle Bachmann did not say anything about leaving the race, but she was in single digits in that place that she called her home state. All the pundits said it was over for her. But Rick Perry dropping out after he was really close with like 15%, and he was headed down toward the south where he's strong. That was kind of a surprise. A lot of people said that his ability to raise money and the upcoming southern state swing was where he was going to really, really shine. But a lot of his insiders said, man, he really needs to rehabilitate his image. Those debates have really hurt him. Yeah, hurt him beyond his presidential aspirations. He may have difficulty coming back to Texas and doing things.
Well, like I said, he's going home. He's going to think about it. He hasn't made a decision as of yet that I have heard, but
I think
it could happen. Just a matter of time.
I think it's done. Conventional political wisdom has it that there are only 3 tickets. They're only punching 3 tickets out of Iowa. But Newt Gingrich, who came in 4th place, decides that, and if you heard his concession speech, you can see it that his strategy is clear. What had happened was Mitt Romney money bombed the mess out of him. There have been, you could not turn on, you couldn't get within the television without seeing these negative ads, basically personally attacking Newt Gingrich. Some of them not, some of them legitimate, some of them not, but just bombed him. And and he was clearly the front runner for a couple of weeks, and he has not taken to this well. He is all but saying, I am going to do Rick Santorum's dirty work. I am going to so beat up on Mitt Romney. That's the only reason that I'm still in this race, to sell books and rough up Mitt Romney, who has ticked me off. And so this way, Rick Santorum, who is the surprise winner, by the way, he's been there for 5 years. He's been there steadily campaigning for 5 years, and he did what they call retail politics. This was a victory over. Of retail politics over money. And when you've got 5 years in one state with, less than 500,000 people, you can do that. But a national campaign, this money bomb problem is still going to be a problem. He's had 5 years, and he did exactly that. He peaked at just the right time, and because they had no less than 6 frontrunners: Palin, Donald Trump, neither of which even ran. Herman Cain, Rick Perry had his in the spotlight for a while. So he just basically went and kissed babies, shook hands, and kept his head down until the very, very last minute. What you're going to see happen here is, now that he is in the spotlight, you're going to see he's got some baggage, and some of it is so difficult to talk about. I'm still struggling on how to even bring this stuff up. It's really kind of difficult. Google Santorum, you'll find it. It's not that hard. But now that he's got his name in the spotlight, but I think it may very well be too late for anybody else to go against Romney but Santorum. This is the last stop to Romneyville, and a whole lot of the real hardcore conservative partisans who basically have got a foothold of power in the Republican Party. If you're not conservative enough for them, they're not going to let you move on. So this is still a great drama, if you ask me.
I'm looking at the at this and
we really ought not to.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely follow this one. It's really gonna be interesting to kind of see what's going on here. Results for Iowa Republican caucus, we clearly see that there. But as far as the Facebook, the numbers go, Romney closed last night with 1.2 million fans after getting a huge boost in the days leading up to the caucus. 5,000 fans on that day alone, and 33,000 in the last week. But Ron Paul, though, on Facebook is doing exceedingly well.
Well, like I said, you've got that under 30 demographic. There are clearly some Ron Paul fans on Facebook that aren't even of voting age.
Santorum. That's to you, Ego Ant. Little Bites is in the room. Hey, Little Bites, welcome to the show. So let's change gears and talk about something that is a little bit lighter. Let's talk about one of your almost Republican candidates for president.
Who's that?
Well, Some of you know him as the Donald.
You know, he was never, ever a candidate for president.
No, I said he was potential.
No, he was never a potential.
Potentially.
He would have you
he
believe
still
that.
has left leaving it open.
No, he is he's pretending to leave it open. He is a reality show star, and so the reality is that which he would have you believe. That doesn't mean it's real. Dude, he's like the guy, he's like the Martin Sheen character. He is a presidential candidate like the Martin Sheen character in The West Wing was president. No.
Winning.
No.
Well, let me tell you what he's done. So as of today, this morning, amongst all of the news about the caucus results, Donald Trump has now listed a bunch of new Celebrity Apprentice cast for this upcoming year. They include American Idol's Clay Aiken, Star Trek veteran George, I guess it's Takei.
Yeah.
Bodybuilding champion, Incredible Hulk actor Lou Ferrigno, Real Housewives of New Jersey star Teresa Giudice,
Really?
and former talk show host Arsenio Hall.
Really?
In addition to that, and the new season will air February 12th on NBC. You'll also see radio and TV host Adam Carolla, the magician Penn Jillette, Twisted Sister rock star Dee Snider, car racing legend Michael Andretti, American Chopper star Paul Tuetel Sr., supermodel Cheryl Tiegs, pop star singer Debbie Gibson, actress Tia Carrera, mob daughter Victoria Gotti, comedian Lisa Lampanelli, former Miss Universe,
also known as the Queen of Mean.
Well, there you go. Talk about drama on this, right?
Yeah.
Former Miss Universe Diana Mendoza, actress Aubrey O'Day, and finally model Patricia Velasquez. And just to give you a little glimpse of that, let me share this one.
What's
little
unique about
beat
this cast compared to other
you.
seasons?
Well, I just think we have a
Well, we
major
have
group
more
of
than
celebrities,
a few
and we have a
psychos
very
in this
iconic
cast.
group. I mean, you look at them, icons, Arsenio Hall and Lou Ferrigno, and this is the best cast we've ever had, the biggest cast, and it's going to be special.
If you were to say to Mr. Trump, a few sentences about why you should win this season, what would you tell him?
Bro!
I'm the son you've always wanted and never had. Let me have it.
Listen, Donald, Mr. Trump, you already like me. I roasted you twice. You didn't take offense. That's already in my favor. Also, you'll see I work 36 hours straight without a break. That's how I roll. I'm the younger Joan Rivers with less plastic surgery. I'm the new Apprentice, so shut up.
What do you think of?
So that's just a little glimpse of who's
like
coming
wrestling.
on the show. That is the new Celebrity
Yes,
Apprentice.
So Donald Trump's presidential aspirations. More like wrestling.
Yes, Donald Trump's hit popular show airing February 12th. So just wanted you guys to know that was coming. I'm kind of excited to see that one. I like Lou Ferrigno. I think he's kind of a cool guy. I've never seen him work in real life, and I'd just be curious to see that.
This intrigues us.
Let's see what else we got. Oh, okay. So I don't know if you guys heard about this one at all, but this could be big news or could be nothing at all, but I wanted to share it with you. Yahoo makes it official, names the PayPal executive its new CEO, coming from Forbes.com.
So they haven't bought out Netflix yet?
No, and I don't think that they will.
They will.
Yahoo this morning said that it has named Scott Thompson, who has been the president of eBay's PayPal unit, as the company's new CEO. Acting chief Tim Morose will resume his role as the CFO. Thompson also will be added to the Yahoo board. Ergo, Yahoo this morning is down 8 cents or 0.5%, down to $16.20. Also, eBay holders are not impressed. The company's stock is now down $1.22 to $30.12. Some of the things I've been hearing in the blogs and whatnot is this guy has no experience whatsoever with content creation. He has no experience with marketing. He has no experience with like 10 different areas. His jobs in the past have been as the chief technology officer, and then where he got uploaded or upgraded to a president, and now he's going to be the executive officer of Yahoo. This is interesting news. Again, I don't know what this means for the long term.
Some of this, as Maxim would have it, a good manager can manage anything. And this may be what the Yahoo guys are
Yep.
hoping for.
eBay,
Dude,
PayPal.
dude.
Yep.
Those are big internet players, and it may very well
Do
be.
you really think they're gonna buy Netflix?
I do.
Do you think this new CEO is gonna say, "Hey guys, we should buy Netflix"?
Yep.
I think if they can raise the capital, I think that's a marriage made in heaven. Netflix needs a bigger fish to get on, and Yahoo needs a reason to remain relevant. It's just a matter of them raising the capital.
I can't believe this.
Dude,
I can't believe this.
It's business, man. You got.
No, I understand business, but I just don't think Netflix is gonna say, "Okay, let's sell it to
They
Yahoo."
don't have any money.
They will make the
Baller.
money.
How are they doing
They will
that?
make the money. Trust me, they'll make the money. I got two more stories to share with you before we run out of time. The first one, if you guys is anyone in the room a 007 fan?
I am.
Are you a bit? Have you watched a lot of their movies?
Yeah.
I like the Hollywood.
The which one?
The Holly Berry one.
Oh, the Holly Berry one. Yeah, I like the Holly Berry one too.
Yeah.
What is that
before I
noise?
got married, she just was blowing my phone all the way up.
Well, let me tell you this. There's a new movie
Be
coming
quiet,
out.
Tim. It's Roger Moore. It's about Roger Moore. Don't start with me, man.
They have a new 007 film coming out this year. It is called Skyfall. And as a matter of fact, they have a new website that you can go to right now. If you are a true 007 fan, you can go there right now. It's 007.com. You can go there right now. You can see an early clip of one of the producers talking about the new movie. You can go there all year long and get inside details of the new movie coming out 265 days away. This would be number 23 in the franchise of 007 movies with by the way, with I would say the first one, Dr. No, coming out in 1962.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm kind of excited about this one.
Yes,
I definitely like 007. Are they going to keep this same guy though? Are they going to keep
that Daniel Craig guy?
Yeah, they're going to keep him in there.
Good question. Should they?
I don't know. I don't know.
He's not Roger Moore.
No, he's not Sean Connery.
You again.
Come on, man. Sean Connery, man, he made him like really suave.
Yeah.
Although I do recall
Roger
y'all
Moore is
saying
cool,
he's
man.
not supposed to be suave. He's supposed to be a spy that looks scruffy, and Daniel Craig's supposed to be the closest thing to the real 007 that was in the books. I get it, but I still don't like it.
Yeah.
You know, ever since I seen him in Cowboys and Aliens, I just have a hard time thinking about him. And
see, that's the thing about
007.
Roger Moore, man. He's got the 007 franchise sewn up. That's what you see him in. And
Sean
that's all
Connery
you see
for
him
me. Sean Connery for me is what did it. Roger Moore was cool. He was cool.
Come on now.
He was cool, but it was Sean Connery who did it for me. Like that. That is 007. And I even liked what's my man's name from
You talking about Timothy Dalton?
No, I didn't like him.
That's good.
What's my man's name? It was like the one before this one, before him.
The Holly Berry one.
What's my man's name? Remington Steele guy. I liked him too. I liked him in a couple of movies. He can be silly, but he can be serious. And I liked him in the role. So I was mad when he got booted, or he left. Last story. Me and Free. I like Free. Come on, guys. And I look for things that you guys can get for free too. When I was a kid, I used to love these flight simulators.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like you just you get into like a jet and you just fly around and blow stuff up.
I was never into them, man. They were always cool to kind of look at, but that's not one
I
of
thought
those
you were
things.
talking about like the aviation ones.
Yeah, like you could be like fly the
city.
Boeing 727.
Yeah, you fly to a city and the hardest part was landing.
Exactly.
And you blow up the plane.
Yeah, you come on, flatten it out. Come on, guys.
You just play the game for 45 minutes and then
Just
die.
land. Yeah, I did so well.
That's what.
Please put your seatbelt on because Damon's flying.
So
90
you had
seconds.
a little joystick. Oh.
Anyway, let me get it out real quick. So they're going free. You can go right now to their website and you can get the next installment. It's Microsoft.com/games/flight. And you can get the next game will be entirely free. You can download it to your PC. And you can play it entirely online for free. Of course, they are borrowing this from other companies like Riot.
Well, see, now they don't care because
60 seconds.
All right. So let me play the music so we can get up out of here. But Let me say thank you guys for hanging out with us today. Alan Tran, Doc Jordan, Ego Ant, Guest 3298, Eileen Smith, Little Bites, Tim Arthur, and all of you listening live in an archive.
Thank you.
Don't forget, we're back here tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because we're here every Monday through Friday at that time.
Between now and then, we might even get some show prep in.
That's right. Don't forget, we also going to have a special guest tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow, Mr. Marcus Anderson, local jazz fanatic, star, experienced guy from Durham, North Carolina, right here at Central. So check that out tomorrow. Until then, y'all have a wonderful, 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 wonderful Wednesday.
We are over the hump.
We'll see you until then. Mike Render.
Deuces.
10 seconds. Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Bye.
Patrick said RAM rent amount is for table coverings and all that stuff.
Did he say all that?